Hey y'all, Bridget Bartlett here, and today I want to show you a new option available inside of HighLevel for us to be able to utilize the information coming from our voice AI phone calls. So within HighLevel, if you have your voice AI set up, I'm sure lots of you are wondering, how can I use the call summary or the call transcript or call duration and add it to my notes or add it to workflows? And maybe you want to use ChatGPT based off of the transcript. There's all these things that you can do now because we have these options. So you can see here in this example, I had a phone call and I had the call summary added to a custom field here. And I also had the transcript and the call duration added here to the notes section. This is really helpful when you are talking to your leads to be able to reference previous conversations that you have had with them and also your team members as well. So I'm going to show you how you can set all of this up. Now, the first thing that you want to do is set up your AI agent. So you can see this is my real life AI agent. I'm going to take you into the back end of it. I'm in the voice AI section here. You can see mine is called Maggie. You can choose the name here, your business name, the language, the voice that you want to speak in, the time zone. You can do inbound calls only right now. Outbound is coming soon. You can set your greeting message here. And then you have the agent goals. And this is what I wanted to really talk to you about today. You see the prompt here that I've built to answer the phone and guide it to the proper instructions here. So you'll see send SMS. If the caller does not have a HighLevel account and they want to join our program, it's going to send this text message. So it's set up like that. But here's the option that we want to utilize now to send the call information to a workflow. Now, we always had this option before, we just could not utilize the info from the call in that workflow. So we need to create a workflow that we're going to trigger here. Now, if we want to update a custom field, we need to create that custom field. So you'll see I've already created one here that says conversation summary. To create one, you just need to click add field, and you want to click a multi-line field because it is going to have a lot of data. If it's a summary or a call transcript, you want to make sure that it's going to fit in the box. So you're just going to choose multi-line, click next. You can give this a name, whatever you want it to be. You can add it to whatever section in the profile you want it to be added to. And then you can choose the object. Is this a contact, opportunity, or a company? And then, of course, you want to save that custom field. Now, once you have created your voice AI, you've created your custom field, the next thing you need to do is create your workflow. So again, I've created one here. You can just click here to start from scratch. It's a very simple workflow. So I'm going to click in here. And you'll see that this workflow has no trigger. We don't need a trigger because the trigger is actually going to be when this phone call is complete. It's going to send it automatically to this workflow. So that will be the trigger. Now, the next step is going to be to add a note. And you can see that I've added in the notes section all the custom values here. So this is very, very simple. I can add them with you again here. So this is just the note option. I'm going to click here and we're going to scroll down till you see voice AI, and here are the custom values that we can use. So we can use duration, put a space, we can use the summary, space, and then we could also use the call transcript. What's going to happen here is when a phone call is made, it is going to trigger this workflow. When it's complete, it's going to add in the notes section of the caller all of this information that we've given it here. Now, if you want to update a contact field, you want to choose that step. And just to show you here, I'm just going to click the plus sign and go to update contact field. Okay. Now, when you update that contact field, you're going to choose the field that you want to update. So mine is the conversation summary. So I'm just going to look for that field. And then here is where you want to put whatever data you want to update that field. So in this case, we're going to click here for the custom values. We're going to scroll down to voice AI. And then here I would put the transcript, summary, or the duration, whichever one I'm looking for. So maybe I want the summary there. I'm going to go ahead and save action. I already have that step in the workflow, so I'm just going to delete that, and let's go ahead and save. So this is the entire workflow. That's all you have to do. Just set up your AI. If you want to update custom fields, create that custom field, and then you're going to build this workflow. Now, what we need to do is actually test the workflow. So let's go back here. And if I call my business cell phone line, it's set up to automatically forward to my business phone number. So if I use this functionality, it's going to create a loop. However, if yours is not forwarded, of course, you can do that. What I'm going to do is actually pick up my business phone and I'm going to call the line directly and put it on speakerphone so we can test this out.
Calling my vision agency. My name is Maggie. How can I help make your vision a reality today?
Hi, Maggie. I was interested in the reseller program.
Great choice. Do you already have a HighLevel account or would you like to join our reseller program for free?
I actually do not have a HighLevel account.
Like the link to the info. Awesome. You're all set to join our reseller program for free. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to ask. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Okay, now I just ended the call, but that's basically how all of that works. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my workflow now, and let's refresh. We have the conversation summary here in the field, and then we have the notes section over here. Now, I will say, keep in mind that when you update a custom field, it is going to override the data. If this person calls again and makes another phone call, it's going to override this section here, but it will not override the notes section. So if you want the summary of the last call, that's going to be here. But if you want every summary or transcript of the call, that's going to be in this section here. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to go inside the dashboard. You want to go to the community tab. You're going to go to the events calendar here. You want to click on today's date to join us in open office hours as soon as this training is over with. If you're in our free community, you can go to that event calendar and click on today's date. You can also join us for open office hours. If you're not a member of our free community or our reseller program, you can go to myvisionagency.com. You can fill out this form here to join our free community. You can check out the other options that we have available here as well. Our testimonials, you can book a private consultation with me, and there are some frequently asked questions here. You can also message me here if you have a question for me specifically. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you in open office hours. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.